there. Today I want to share a brief note with you about faithfulness. Across the internet, you see people posting about keeping it 100 or being loyal. Sadly, many people don't really know what this is. Real loyalty, truth faithfulness requires you to be unselfish. It can't be about you and what you are going through all of the time. In relationships, even platonic relationships, you give up the I for we. What does this really mean? It means you are committed, dedicated, and you remain constant, unchanging. It means you're looking at the relationship and any situation that the people involved in faces not from an individual perspective but as a collective perspective. So how does what we do affect each other or even those around us? That that is keeping it 100. That is real loyalty. That is what faithfulness means. Faithfulness means regardless of what I am going through, I am not going to neglect the people around me who have been supportive of me, who have been faithful to me, who have invested time, resources, and energy into my well-being and to making me a better person. This is what it means to be loyal. This is what it means, because it means with the amount of time and effort and energy that people put into investing in you and your relationships, it means that they're building trust. They trust you to be there. They trust you to be supportive. They trust you to put in as much as you take out. It's just like an account. You can't keep making withdrawals without making any deposits. Eventually, you're going to bankrupt yourself. You're either going to have an account that's full, halfway, or completely empty. And eventually, the longer the account stays empty, eventually the bank is going to close the account because there's nothing being poured into it. There's nothing to capitalize on. There's nothing to help it grow and mature into something that's really worth anything. So think about it in that regards. More people need to really take an introspective look to see if they really are truly being faithful, or are they only faking it until they make it. Interesting, but it's the truth. So my challenge to you on today for this week and in the months and days, weeks to come, is to really take an internal look at yourself and be honest with yourself. Because if you're not honest with yourself, it doesn't really matter. But be honest with yourself and ask yourself this one question: how faithful are you? And in order to answer that question, you may need to dig a little deeper and then ask, how faithful have you been to the people who have been faithful to you? Have you really been there? Have you really taken time to really take a look at what's going on in their life and listen, even in the midst of what you are going through? My editor said something to me a few weeks ago that was really profound. It hurt my feelings, but it was the truth. She said, "You're no busier than I am." And that's really true. And so I had to apologize because, yes, in my own world, I believe that I was busy. And yes, that's true. But that doesn't mean that what I have going on is not as important or is more important than what she's going through or what she has going on. I'm not her only client. And so sometimes we fall into this comfort zone of believing that what we have going on is more important, or we're all so busy, when really we just need to take a step back and really look to see, how am I really managing my time? Am I doing too much? Do I need to let something go? But this is what you do. You take a step back and really evaluate how the decisions you make affect everyone else. And that really shows you whether or not you really are a faithful person. Are you really loyal? Are you really keeping it 100? Not just with the people around you, but with yourself. So, this is the Classified Lady signing off. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.